Hi there and welcome to another episode of the Business Automation Show. My name is Uwe, I'm the founder of InvoiceBerry, a simple online invoicing software for small business owners and solopreneurs. Today we're looking at how to connect InvoiceBerry with Trello to optimize our business workflow. Anyone who doesn't know InvoiceBerry, it's an online invoicing tool to create, send and manage your invoices online, accept payments and keep track of unpaid invoices. And if you don't know Trello yet, it's a project management tool in a Kanban style where you will have lists and cards in order to track progress of projects, and it's basically limitless in the sort of ways you can use it. So let's get right into it. Okay, so what we're trying to do today is we're trying to create a new task in Trello, which means we add a new card in a Trello board whenever we add a new client in InvoiceBerry. The best use case for that is for consultants, freelancers, web designers, web developers, or anyone who basically has to do a number of tasks whenever they onboard a new client. That could mean whenever we add a client in InvoiceBerry or whenever we send out a first quote, we might want to add a task in Trello telling us to do some initial research, to do some initial draft or anything else. So let's dive right into it. Perfect. So I'm in Zapier and I want to connect InvoiceBerry with Trello. So in the case of InvoiceBerry, whenever a new client is created, I want to do a task in Trello and I want to create a card. Create card. Great. So let's click on try it. All right, so now I'm in my Zapier editor. I just have to click here on the trigger and I have to click on sign in to connect InvoiceBerry with Zapier. All right. So I first have to find the API key and password and pop those details in here. For that, let's go to InvoiceBerry, click on Settings, Main Settings, and Integrations. Here you find the API preferences and just copy the key, pop it in here, go back to InvoiceBerry, copy the password, pop it in here and click on Yes, Continue. Perfect. So we've now successfully connected InvoiceBerry with Zapier. Let's click on Continue and now we can send a test trigger. If you haven't created any clients in your InvoiceBerry account yet, you might have to create your first client. Since I've already got some clients, it just takes my last created client, which is Phil Rock, and I can just click on Continue. Zapier needs that sample data in order to do the first test and see if everything works fine. So let's connect our Trello account, click on sign in, and here what we want to do is just go all the way down and click on allow. Amazing. So we've connected our Trello account, we click on continue, and now we have to select the board we want to use. I have a board called client tasks, and then the list where we want to add the card. So this would be to do, doing or done. In this case it's to do. And now the name, and this could be, let's say, the company name. And then we could have a description saying initial research and draft for Phil Rock, email to, and then we check, do we have an email address for this person? Actually, in this case, we don't have the email address set up in InvoiceBerry, but that's no problem. We still can click on here. So whenever we do have a client with an email address, it would be added here. Now, labels, let's just leave it as it is, or let's give it a green label, and then we can go further down. We can attach a member to it, a due date, let's say in 2 days, and Then we go further down and we click on continue. Now we can check once more the matching between the Trello board and the InvoiceBerry data. And let's just click on test action. All right, it seems that it worked. Let me go into my Trello account and there you have it. Under to do on the client tasks board, we have fill rock. It's due in 2 days. And when I click on it, I see the information. It's got a green label, initial research and draft for fill rock, email to. We don't have an email address there, so that's why it's empty. And that's about it. So the next and final step is to just go back to Trello and click on publish and turn on. So now whenever you add a new client in InvoiceBerry, it will automatically be added in Trello in your client task board under the to-do list. Thanks a lot for listening. And if you've got any other questions on how to get started with automating your business with the help of InvoiceBerry and Zapier, please let me know about it in the comments below and I'm happy to help. Have a fantastic day, happy invoicing, and bye-bye.